So I'm Jeffrey Wittenhagen. I'm a published author. I have a few books that I've done, The Complete NES, Video Game Culture Chronicles, as well as another Culture Chronicles on the way, and I have a Super Nintendo book that's currently on Kickstarter, fully funded. There was a stretch goal with the second book that's fully funded. Pretty amazing, and I'm going to continue going until I can't go no more. Wow, so my earliest gaming memory, gonna show my age, but we actually had an Atari 2600 heavy sixer sitting in the house, and I used to remember playing that with my brother and my sister. We would use and play the Video Olympics and have the little dial controller, and we play versus each other. And I always remember like the difference between Pong and basketball was they would like change the platforms and things like that. I would always typically get beat, but that was all reaction based. And little did I know that that actually prepared me for the later systems when everything is Twitch based. So it was pretty fun, fond memories of playing games with family. It's almost a toss-up between the NES and the Super Nintendo, the SNES. I have to go in between both because a lot of the games kind of paralleled each other in both systems. So you had, Super Mario Brothers 3, which was an amazing game on the NES, and Super Mario World, which is an equally amazing game. Same thing with Legend of Zelda and A Link to the Past. Same thing even with Double Dragon 2 and Super Double Dragon. A lot of people don't like that game. I personally like it. So there's so many parallels between the systems, and I just enjoy playing a lot of those gaming systems, games, genres. I enjoy almost everything, so that would be the answer. I collect quite a few different things. When I go around to conventions and things, I say I collect cool stuff. So the last convention I picked up painting by a guy, Square Painter. Pretty amazing that I get artwork based on systems and games that I like. I also collect homebrew. So there's Fix It Felix, collect games like that are produced on systems now. I do plan on doing a book on NES homebrew because there's quite a few of those. And as you can see, Legend of Zelda Madness. The other thing is can't see it down here off camera, but I do have a very extensive Neo Geo collection. So I do collect a lot of Neo Geo as well, which, hint, hint, could be a future book as well on the side, because I don't think the Neo Geo is as popular as a Nintendo or Super Nintendo. Typically has to do with playing games with friends. That's always the best part of gaming to me, is when you can have a nostalgic experience with other people. That is absolutely my favorite thing to do. One of my favorite games of all time, which I didn't mention in the other question, but Double Dragon 2 on the NES is an amazing game. And playing that with my cousin Kyle, who also does VGBS Gaming Podcast with me, we would play it every time we got together. Growing up as kids and nowadays, we still do that, and we have a great time. Now we can play it and typically destroy the world record, even if we're intoxicated. No issue. It's Double Dragon 2. We've played it since we could walk. It's amazing, and those are my favorite gaming memories, and they continue to this day, which is awesome. I'm in the both category for sure. I'm a huge advocate of actually playing what you buy. However, my backlog is so extensive because I have lack of time, because I do a lot of projects, that I don't typically have the time to play every game I would like. there's a huge, gigantic backlog of amazing games that I've not completed, and I basically just love to fire up games and play when I can. That's one reason why when we do our podcast, the VGBS that I mentioned, we like to do this homework aspect of this section, and what we do is we play the games to mastery so that when we talk about them, so it kind of forces our hand to play the games, which is good because it makes us make the time. It's one of those things, as you grow up, you get less and less time to dedicate to your hobbies. It's unfortunate, but it's a fact of life. My setup is a little weird. I have my controller, which I'm using the Hudson B. However, it is in the auxiliary port on my Famicom AV that's going into a PVM. However, I'm going to play so terribly that it's not going to matter. I'm playing it on an EverDrive and just load it up. So... what power do I want? Just do a little bit of even right there. Here it comes. Love the music in this game. There we go. It's time. I haven't played this game in years. Mission clear. I missed my effort, but that's okay. Love the music. Again, amazing. Ah, sucker! Alright, it's time. Ah, damn. So 85, 800.